Please don't fuck me off. Man, it sounded like a small one. But you never know. Sometimes they can sound small, but really they carry a huge load. Fucking death on wheels for real. Oh man, yeah. Drop in temperature. What the fuck is that? I mean, this whole experience has taught me that I know nothing and that we've been taught incorrect information on purpose about the most basic things, like what controls temperature, bacteria, genetics, so many things, and it's taken so long to just realize a lot of those basic fucking truths. The truth is, goddamn, it's nothing like what we've been taught it was. I mean, we're kept as dumb as farm animals, and that's not a stretch of the imagination. It's not a euphemism. It's not like even figurative at all. Like literally, when people say like we're probably some kind of aliens petri dish science experiment, or we're like a zoo for some higher beings, whether or not they're aliens, I mean, they're higher beings, whoever's in control and teaching us these lies and deceptions and keeping us stupid. Like, not only do we not know most of what's going on in the world, we're taught lies. So we're confused on top of our ignorance. Not only are we missing information, we're given incredibly wrong information about whatever it is we do know. It's like training a dog or a cat to think that it's safe to go run in the street. You know, like throwing dog treats in the middle of the freeway. When over time, the dog, if it makes it a few days, you know, figures like, oh, this is fun, until that day when a semi-truck, you know, splatters it. And I don't know why I used that example or made that imagery up, because that's fucking really awful. But I gotta start getting used to horrific imagery like that. You know, that's nothing compared to what reality is. Reality is that not only do our pets get hit by cars, there are no, or at least there are probably very few actual accidents, and there are people out there hitting our animals on purpose for sport. My best friend was murdered. I know this because a car was watching the friends that retrieved the body for me, and drove past them and threw his collar out the window and kept his emotional support animal tag that was stolen off his body. But the collar was thrown at a friend as he was picking his body up off the street hours after the quote-unquote accident. Supposed fucking accident. No, murder. Before they murdered my dog. I also believe that I was led to that dog, or I was given the dog by the same group that hunted it down and killed it. So I was really only given that animal to love, knowing that I would fall in love with him and he'd be my best friend. And when I say that, I mean like I adored him like a son, basically. I don't mean to. Some people really go too far with their feelings for their animal, but like I did treat it like a child of mine, and it's probably the only thing I'll have close to a child, and I treated him as such. And they knew this, and they knew it would hurt that much more when they took it away from me, and not in any kind of nice way. They destroyed it. They ran into it. They hit it with a car. They hit my poor fucking dog with a fucking car. These fucking monsters. They knew they can get away with it, and they wanted to hurt me as much as humanly possible, and it broke me. That's why I got back on heroin. The day my dog was murdered is the day I started using heroin again, after being clean for 3 years, over 3 years. Home sweet home. Oh wow, someone's been here. Guess they don't heed the sign.